Peasants Revolt was first used in John Richard Green's 1874 Short History of the English People to describe the great uprising that took place in 1381. It immediately conjures images of peasants and pitchforks. But how accurate is this image? Historically, the word peasant has been used to describe an agricultural worker of low social status. Whilst undoubtedly there were peasants involved in the events of 1381, people from all walks of life joined in the rebellion. Wat Tyler, the rebel leader from Kent, was described by one chronicler as a tiler of roofs, a skilled craftsman, not a peasant. John Ball, another key figure in the rebellion, was a Lollard priest, not a peasant. He was an educated man, and in a sermon he encouraged everyone, not just the peasants, to cast off the yoke of bondage and recover their liberty. But what about the rank and file of the rebellion? While some contemporary chroniclers refer to the rebels as peasants, they did so to insult them. Others noted the presence of workers in the mechanical arts, apprentices, and other lesser commons. Among the rebels were carpenters, masons, cobblers, tailors, weavers, bakers, butchers, innkeepers, cooks, and even a lime burner. The rebels were mostly male, but there were some women involved too. So whilst the rebels were well below the ranks of the gentry, they usually held some land and goods, and they were certainly not the very poorest in society. In fact, many of the rebels held positions of responsibility locally. Some were even village leaders. Increasingly, the term Peasants Revolt is being set aside in favour of the term Great Revolt. This, historians feel, more accurately captures the wide spectrum of society represented by the rebels. By referring to the uprising as the Peasants Revolt, are we perpetuating a 19th century myth, or a 14th century dismissal of the rebels as mere peasants?